Okay, this tutorial video is looking at stacking. That depends on which map you're on. On the Suez map you're able to stack up to 2 brigades and 2 artillery battalions in a single hex. On the Golan map it's 1 brigade or 1 plus 1 battalion of artillery. When working out these stacking limits, what you need to bear in mind is 3 companies equal 1 battalion and 3 battalions equal a brigade. And these Israeli ones slightly different. It's 4 battalions equal an Israeli brigade and 3 battalions equal an Arab brigade. There are certain units where they're not full strength, like these ones here with a minus. So even though that is actually marked as a battalion, it only has 2 companies. And there's a similar thing there with this brigade. Only actually consists of 2 battalions. Things that you can do is you can break down units. If your brigades, for example, these brigades here, that is your brigade counter, but all these breakdown units in this stack here equal the same thing. Now you obviously can only have either the brigade or its breakdown units on the map at the same time, so you need to ensure that the one you're not using is in these holding boxes. Okay, when you do break down a unit, you've got to use half its movement allowance to actually do the breakdown, but once it's done, any remaining movement you can use to move the broken down units. In order to recombine, all units must be in the same hex and must not have spent more than half their printed movement allowances. If there's any remaining movement, the parent unit can continue moving to use that up. Israeli recce battalions are slightly different. They can be combined into a let's see, hold on. Yeah, the recce companies, which are usually around 4, can be recombined into a recce battalion. Those units are actually on the map things here. You see you've got a converged recce battalion there. I could accumulate all these recce battalion units, sorry, company units, to make this converged recce battalion. If you do that though, remember that the individual companies are irregulars, so they've got the special irregular movement of combat features. If they do combine, they lose that ability. They just become a normal unit. Now the type of converged battalion depends on the makeup of all the individual units that are used to bring it together. So they can have different strengths based on what sort of recce units we use to bring them onto the board.